Begin. And I forgot my book in the other room. So talk amongst yourselves. Discuss how you're going to enjoy the festivities tonight.
I missed the last session, so I don't know what's happening. Last thing I remember was, hold on, I got this. We went to this one lady's place, and there's this basement with this really big hand monster, and then we killed it, and that's the last I was here for.
Yes, that was Subsinco, and that was 2 sessions ago. Last session, the group went to Sunset Land and Borderlands and helped solve a mystery of people getting strangely ill. Thought to be a disease, but ended up being a curse of sorts. They were able to help the cursed individual that was spreading the curse. And it seems like every one of these little adventures you've gone on have started in a realm off of the Radiant Citadel that's having a festival. So, of course, following in that vein, I imagine you're probably in search of the next festival. Am I right?
Most likely, if the trend is continuing.
I was gonna say choo choo as the train kind of railroads you along.
Yeah, nice folk festival or rave, something.
Well, this one exactly fits that description. It is called the yes, it's called the thing that I've forgotten just before I read it.
A classic.
Oh, that's great for me. I'm fantastic at forgetting things just when I need them. If I'm not mistaken, it is the Parade of Vice. Yes, I said that, kids. It's the Parade of Vice. In the city of Zinda, it's actually the March of Vice Festival in the city of Zinda. And possibly you can pick up some jelly wine. Spelled Jeli.
Sounds like it could be interesting.
Can you do wine shots?
I'm sure they have wine tastings and then they'll sell it to you. Isn't that how it always works?
Be sure to stop at the gift shop on your way out.
Exactly. And also in our last session, Jeffrey, who is not with us currently, I think he went ahead to go to the festival and probably got lost. Jeffrey made a friend, a little skeleton dog. And when we came back to the Radiant Citadel, the skeleton dog looked like a miniature schnauzer in armor. Like a so. And its name is Fluffy, spelled just as accurately as Jeffrey's name.
It's a translation from the kobold.
Obviously. If have you had any purchases or training or anything in the time since your last session? Anything that you've bought or sold or what have you? Anything I need to be aware of? Anything the viewers need to be aware of?
I upgraded my armor and purchased a shield.
So it'll be ever so slightly harder for me to murder you.
Well, the way you were rolling last time, I needed to upgrade.
Isn't that every time?
Pretty much.
Ryuki also upgraded his armor to studded leather from regular leather.
I'm going to turn you up a little bit, dude. You've been quiet tonight.
Have?
Yeah, my volumes seem to fluctuate.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, so is anything else you wanted to do in the Radiant Citadel between adventures?
Particularly?
Nope, I'm good.
I've named this incorrectly.
No, I'm actually good. Sorry. I am zoning out hard. It's been a long day.
We'd better hurry up and find something to fight to keep awake.
Pretty much. I'm still level 4, right? Yes, okay.
Yeah, if you weren't here last session, then you didn't level up. If you were, you did. I'm going to try and prevent everybody from spreading out too much because we don't want that big gap. And also, in one more week, we're probably going to pause for take a break at least once, maybe twice in the following 3 weeks, because 2 of our players will be away. That may be an opportunity if there's several people that are short a level. Maybe one of the ones that's at the high level may want to run a little one shot for them.
I will
Hint,
be
clue,
away
hint, clue.
next week as well, so
I'm sorry.
I will be away next week as well.
Okay. Hopefully, we'll have a chance to get you guys caught up. I will definitely be taking a week off just to take a breath.
No, we should.
But otherwise, go ahead.
We should be level 5 now.
Yes. Well, not all of you, but yes, you've been here every time, so yes,
But you didn't tell us that last week.
I did.
I
Yes,
don't
you did.
recall that, so I didn't level up.
It was in the Discord.
It was.
Well, I'll do that now.
Yeah, you might want to do that because you'll be squishy if you aren't. And level 5 is a significant level usually, unless you're multi-classed. Things like multiple attacks, fun stuff.
I mean, even if you're multi-classed, it's still a proficiency bonus up.
That's true, yeah. And things like PB levels per day. So, while that's happening, I'll give you an introduction. I need to turn on the light here because it's dark. You will be traveling to the land of Zinda, or the city of Zinda. And let me see who we've got here. We've got Dunbar. We've got Aaron's here. We have Jade. We have Kuroki. That's it, right?
Ah,
Yes, that's
can
4.
now hit you twice.
What were you saying? You can hit who twice?
I can now hit you twice.
Oh, multiple attack. You can't hit me. I'm not there. So, yes, the gem, Concord gem, jewel, lands about a mile out of the city, and I will place it here just so you can see where we're at. Obviously, not to scale. Did I somehow miss Jade?
I don't know. I don't see me. Oh, I see me here.
Oh, I missed Kuroki. There we go. And we will move you to the map. Ta-da! All of those little tiny houses, I drew them all by hand. Well, by computer.
Wow.
I am not a fan of city maps, and guess what? There's more! But I'm learning things about campaign cartographers, so I like it.
At least you're learning, having fun.
So yes, you are in the city of Zinda. I don't know how much of this you can see. It looks like a lot of it's on the GM layer, so I'll move some stuff so it makes more sense.
I'm gonna act like King Kong and stomp on the houses since I'm so big.
Yes, as per usual, you are not to scale.
Okay, let's go swing at something.
That's the original map.
I want to hit something.
We could always talk
Ew.
to things. That works too.
There we go. So yes,
No.
this is a city getting ready for a big celebration. The March of Vice is famous throughout this region, and of course the Radiant Citadel, as a celebration of exactly that, vice, and also jelly wine, which is like the main staple of this entire region. As you may notice, there's lots of little farms off to the west. So most people would probably enter into the city.
Yes.
As you land, heat rises from the jungle floor and clings to the broad leaves in the canopy above. Ahead, an elephant sways drowsily. Its rider groans and stretches, and then rejoins the ululating marching chant. As the forest thins, the gleaming gates of the trade city of Zinda appear a mile ahead. And Jade and Croaky are already exploring.
You said we were
Hiroki
going in.
has a decent idea of how this goes at this point.
So, yeah, you're in a caravan. It's a pretty narrow trail, so you're traveling with the caravan. You're not quite to the city yet. So wandering around, you're not going to hear a whole lot. But you might want to talk to the people in the caravan.
That sounds like a good idea.
Get the 411 on the city.
Yeah.
What is it known for?
It is known for jelly wine
Jelly wine. That's right.
and the March of Vice, which is a 10-day festival of drinking, debauchery, and shows and sales of jelly wine.
So is that like the only thing they make?
I mean, I'm sure they make other things, but they're known for jelly wine. That's like their unique trade item.
Huh. Well, I mean, if it's working.
It seems to be what the economy revolves around.
What's this
So-
over here?
You
So
haven't
the
gotten
old-
there yet.
So an older city, it's outgrowing its walls.
Sure, yes. That round is a famous bardic college. Kiroki probably has heard of it. It's called the Elucidarium. It's an extravagant home of the famous divas of Zinda. Draped in bright silk and exuberant florals, the building is made of sculpted glass set with sparkling gemstones. Inside, musicians, dancers, orators, and thespians hone their talents. In addition to those public skills, students can also study other things if they've been invited to study there.
I bet they know how to party.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
definitely.
bards.
What's this?
That is a temple-looking building. It is the Covenant of Magic, an exclusive circle of traditionalist mages.
Sticks in the mud.
I mean, I don't know about that specifically.
I didn't catch that. Say again?
Some people that use magic know how to have fun. I mean, it's a rare sight, but it's possible.
You mean they're not all uptight?
It's
Just the
hard to
traditional
believe,
ones.
I know.
I don't know. It looks like there's an egg on top to me, but you know.
That is a dome. At least that was the intent.
This looks more like a dome. What's this?
All poor design decisions can be blamed upon me.
Yeah, it's too late for that. It's an egg on top of that now.
Sure. It's actually a giant cauldron. That building is just an inn. Well, actually, no, that's a temple, I think.
Oh, we should find an inn.
There are plenty of nondescript inns anywhere in the city.
This one?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't have a key for what building is what, so yes, that's an inn.
Okay. Well, it's big, so I assume. Or it's some rich guy lives there.
Go in and try some of this jelly wine.
All right. Let's not get ahead of our skis first.
So, like, your tokens and roll for initiative?
Yes, no.
Come on. I'm looking for a fight.
So you were coming in from the northwest. I dropped you in the wrong spot on the map because I'm awesome. And the trail widens as it reaches the city, feeding into the River of Gold, which is this main thoroughfare. I think I can show you with the ruler right here.
Okay.
A thoroughfare paved with yellow potsherds? I don't even know what that is. That's an interesting word. The caravanners cheer loudly as they enter the fields around the city and the bustling community comes fully into view. There is a toll of 5 silver pieces per entrant or goods of equal value to enter the city.
Oh man.
There are tax collectors, so you guys have to deal with that.
All right.
How many of those are there? 4?
There are 4
5?
of you. That would be 2 gold.
Okay, I'll pay for everybody.
Oh, they are very happy and cheerful and bid you good day and have a great time. Beyond the city gates, the Golden Road continues amid silk-draped booths and squat buildings with conical roofs. The chatter of merchants and cheerful youths rings out along the road. Folks sell colorful flowers, beaded charms, and other wares from woven baskets atop their heads, while street performers spin in tight circles, waving long silk streamers. There's hundreds of revelers, merchants, jelly wine vendors, entertainers, etc., packing this main thoroughfare. And buildings are brightly colored and painted signs. Lots of colorful vines with flowers and such on them.
I'm holding on to my change purse.
That's probably a wise idea. I'm going to move you guys together if I have the right tool.
Where do you want us to? Oh, see if you want me over there.
I dance into town.
You're a weird dwarf.
You're just going for breaking the stereotype, right?
Absolutely.
You are not a dour killjoy dwarf.
Nope.
So yes, as you're traveling through town, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
You noticed down one of the side alleys a still figure lying on the ground, surrounded by gold coins and slumped against a wall.
All right, let me just check something really quick. How dumb is Aaron? He's not dumb. Hooray. So Aaron sees the person who has been attacked but seemingly not robbed. And he'll poke. Jeffrey isn't here. He likes Jeffrey. I don't know. I guess I'll poke Dunbar and then point at the person slumping against the wall and say, that's kind of weird that he hasn't been robbed, but still attacked. Yeah, I don't know. And he'll just basically show it to the rest of the party.
Okay, I say, you guys watch for ambush. I'll go check them out, and I'll unlimber my battle axe and go over to the prone body.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Check for vitals.
He doesn't jump up and stab you, so that's a start. So give me a medicine test. Check. Wrong game. Yeah, he's dead.
I was gonna say if you want me to do it, I'm slightly better.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, that's not his voice. Hold on, I have to remember Aaron's voice. I'll be back in a moment.
No, Aaron will be back in a moment. Go figure, I've had us on the starting soon screen this whole time. At least I didn't leave us muted. One of these days I'll figure this crap out.
Is there an apparent cause of death?
If you had rolled better than 8 medicine check, you might have an idea.
Okay, then step 2 would be loot the body.
Well, I mean, there's some gold on the ground. You're welcome to pick that up.
I will gather it up.
Aaron's kind of looking at the gold and wondering why they're gathering it. He still doesn't know why he's gathering gold. Druid problems.
Why would they put
See, money can be exchanged for goods and services.
But
Such
I
as
don't
jelly
need
wine.
any goods aside from flame retardant clothes, and nobody has
Exactly.
those.
See, you need the flame retardant clothes, so you get the money for it, and then you can go buy it.
But nobody has those. They haven't found anything.
You can
Yeah, you'll find some eventually. I think probably.
pay
yeah.
somebody to invent them.
So where is everybody at the
Works.
moment? I know Dunbar's was at the body. Was anybody coming to join you?
I
We're
asked them
just
to
kind of
watch for
watching from the
ambush.
road.
Yeah, we're watching for ambush.
So a little bit more information. The alley does appear to be a dead end.
Appear to be a dead end. I like that.
Somebody who's smart do an investigation check of the area.
You may pick up that I don't speak in absolutes often. Even if it is an absolute, I just don't. But when I say appears or might be or whatever, it's not always a cue. Just so you're aware.
We don't trust you.
I don't blame
We're
you.
gonna check anyway.
Oh, I forgot to level him up to level 4. I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it is definitely a dead end.
Oh, look at that.
And you smell an odd smell. It's definitely going to take a medicine check to identify what that's from.
Me?
Yeah, you're the one that just rolled a 19 investigation.
I'm not very good at this.
Excellent. Yep, he's dead. And that's a smell. it's a foul smell.
Could it be death and decay?
No, it's nothing like that. You'd probably recognize that off the bat. It smells like dinner.
Oh boy, my favorite.
So about this time, you guys that are on watch still, so that's everybody but Dunbar and Jade. Three people that look to be officials of some sort, wearing gold filigreed armor, shout for you to freeze, stay right where you are, and they come up.
Does that include me?
You had not gone into the alley, right?
No.
So yes, that includes you.
Why?
Because we know that there's a dead body in there. We just saw it, and you're there, so obviously you killed it.
No, that doesn't. You know, corpses don't really tend to move. They kind of like stay in one place after they die.
Well, we just saw it, and when we saw it, you were there. So we need to investigate, and we would appreciate your cooperation.
But I mean, don't you think that's kind of like a leap of logic, a little bit? Like you haven't done any sort of investigation or anything. Just
Well,
assumed.
we're not leading you off to the gallows. We're just saying that you are suspects number 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Fair enough. Yeah, Kuroki will just stay there.
So what is your relation to this dwarf? It is a dwarf, by the way. I'll give you that much on your medicine check.
Dead dwarf. We have no relation. We've been in the city for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we did just get here.
So you just barely entered our city, and you've already killed one of the people here.
Ah,
No. We came
no.
across an apparently unconscious citizen. We went to render aid and discovered them deceased.
Well, what are they deceased from, if not you?
I don't know. Investigate.
Okay, one of them will go in and start poking at the body and doing investigatory things. Is that a word? I like it if it is, even if it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's investigative.
It may depend on what century you're living in.
And what language you're speaking. I'm speaking Chuz.
There you go.
He says, "Boys, someone poisoned this dwarf." And he kind of sniffs around. He says, "You smell that?" Not really expecting an answer.
No, I kind of rattle my arms and armor and go, if I'm going to kill something, it's not going to be with poison.
He says that smells like I don't know. That smells like a poison of some sort. This guy's been dead for a while. We can't even revivify him. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you'll talk to the tax collectors at the gate, you'll find out that we couldn't possibly have killed him.
Hmm. He waves at one of the guys and he runs off because guys aren't far from the gate. I'm going to say you're in this little. Well, that's not a dead end, but you're in that alley there. It's a dead end. And a minute later, the tax collector comes and it's a different one than was there when you paid.
Of course it is.
Never seen these people in my life.
So who was on duty 10 minutes ago before you showed up?
Well, that was Sam. He's on break. He won't be back until later tonight.
Well, then you people need to go talk to Sam.
Yeah, he disappears when it's his break. Sorry.
All right. Well, when he gets back,
Oh, when he gets back, what?
but Sam. I mean, he doesn't go on break forever, right? That'd be
No,
pretty
he'll be
weird.
back. He'll be back this evening in a couple hours.
Yeah.
All that smiling, you have to take a break or your face cramps up.
Oh yeah, I know. I know very well.
I'm not familiar with kobolds smiling. They're usually just growling and snarling.
Listen. When you're this cute, just tiny and adorable, you get by pretty well if you're just nice to people. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that.
About this time, select your. No, I'm kidding.
I'm still changing my tokens. Ah.
A tall elf woman wearing a sumptuous gown appears at the mouth of the alley, shaking her head. She says, "Jacopo, you fool! I hope your last march of vice was worth it." A smile touches her lips as she takes you all in. These guards are members of the Silent Verse, protectors in my employee. I apologize for their overzealousness. Seeing how you handle yourselves, though, I might be able to better apologize with an offer of employment.
Oh.
Apparently not trying to murder the guards for doing their jobs is a good thing. Well, I have a handout for her.
Go ahead.
This is the lady that you saw. And she introduces herself as Madame Samira Ara. I even got the name right. Good for me.
Well, madam, we are always open to listening to offers.
So before she turns back to you, she instructs the guards to carefully deal with the remains quietly, so as not to alert the other kings of coin. Then she leads you to a small cafe at the edge of the city's central market. So I'm going to say that's somewhere over in here.
Okie dokie.
She offers you some jelly wine.
Roadkill takes him. Seems interesting.
Me too.
I will certainly have some.
And
I don't know what all the rage is.
she explains that she is one of the kings of coin, one of the leaders of the city, the newest actually. And strange things are afoot. People have been attacking. Well, one of the kings of coin lost his son recently to an attack. That's who Jacopo was. He was the eldest son of one of the kings of coin. So obviously, it's very important to figure out who is doing this. He was under a protective guard, and in response to a recent attack against a family member of one of the other kings of coin. But he slipped his guards because he's a party animal and was intent on reveling without the party poopers that are guards. And last night, Xenia Ruba, the eldest daughter of Mix Nargis Ruba, Another of the Kings of Coin was also attacked and nearly killed. I don't know if these attacks are related, but they sure seem suspicious. I fear they may be.
Just back up a second. Someone named their child Snargus.
Nargus. Mix Nargus. Mix as in not Mr., not Mrs.
I don't know if that's better or worse, honestly.
Well,
How many?
Nargus is the the Lord of King or the King of Coins, not the daughter. The daughter is named Xenia Ruba.
Yeah, yo, he knows that.
Okay.
He's just remarking at how someone was named Nargus.
And what is your name?
Rogi. It's
That-
pretty nice, huh?
That is a very strange name for our area, so perhaps cultural differences aren't necessarily weird.
Oh yeah, those are a thing.
Yeah.
You've been schooled.
How many kings are there?
Don't ask me hard questions. I believe there are 5. Look, I had 2 fewer days to prep than I usually have.
So, Madam Ara, do you have any children?
I do not.
Are there other kings with children?
All of them except for me. So if you would investigate this, I will be happy to pay you a fair sum. Because you appear fairly capable, I will offer you 200 gold each.
Nice.
Sweet.
It's pretty nice.
So
I'm in.
so far the attacks have only been targeted on families of the kings.
Well, I mean, it's a big city. Things happen, but it's just suspicious that there have been attacks. So many children of kings of coin have been attacked in such a short period of time. Oh
Have
no! Aaron wiped himself out.
have these attacks happened at the same time of day, or have they
No.
been random?
They've been seemingly random.
Seemingly random.
The Kings of Coin kept the attack on Xenia quiet for fear of jeopardizing the success of the March of Vice. And we will also be keeping Jacopo's death quiet because, till the festival's over. I said death of Xenia, I meant attack on Xenia.
Um,
I can keep your gold. What's that you say?
dee-dum. Is there a centralized guard force or anything in the city, or does each king have their own guards?
No, actually, I am in charge of the enforcers known as the Silent Verse, the only guard force that we have, because of my experience protecting valuable assets. As I am the also the leader of the jewelers trade, which is a guild for those who craft and deal in gems and jewelry.
Good to know. Um, do you have a captain or a commander we could talk to get more information on the attacks?
I know everything that they would know. Ask your questions, and I shall answer the best I can.
Are the other kings protecting their family during the festival?
They're all they all have guards on them at this point yet.
There's a decent chance they're just gonna slip them like the other one did, right?
Jacopo was one of the more wild youth.
Okay.
Were Xenia and Jacopo were they close in age?
Within a few years.
Are there other children roughly their age?
No. The other children are well protected. Actually, a few of them are out of town. But Xenia is still alive, and she has recovered. You might speak to her for more information on her attack.
Are these attacks happening in a specific place in town?
No, it seems to be random where they happen, just where opportunity arose.
I guess we should talk to Xenia and see what she can tell us about her attackers.
So we were agreed on 200 gold pieces each.
Fine with me.
Works for me.
I will give
Sounds
you
good.
this rose-shaped token that confirms that you are my representatives. If anybody gives you trouble, you may show that, and they will understand that you're working for me.
Excellent.
I will be among the celebrants on the city's main thoroughfare, the River of Gold, until the March of Vice begins.
Oh, also, just like curiosity, I'm not actually gonna like sell it or anything, but how much is this worth?
It is only worth the access that it gives you, and that can be revoked.
Ah. All right.
So at this point, if you have no more questions for her, she will take her leave, as she is
First,
expected.
we need directions to wherever Xenia is.
Oh, she will tell you that Xenia is. I need to find the name of the place. She is at the Thornapple. Which
shall
is
see.
a tavern. Well, I mean, it's not a huge city, so a short distance away. She also suggested she's leaving that maybe you would like to speak to other people around the town and inquire to see if anybody else has noticed things. I mean, there's all kinds of people.
We shall do so.
Yeah.
So we shall make inquiries as to the location of the Thornapple.
Well, she gives you directions. It's down. I got to get the right tool again. It is down this street. In that building right there. Can you see what I'm pointing at?
Yep.
So it's about 250 feet. Halt, who goes there? A wild, Fluffy, and Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
About that point, Jeffrey comes running into the cafe that you're in because he's found you.
Jeffrey, have you solved the case?
Jeffrey!
All right. Looks like our work here's done.
Let's collect our money and go.
So you'll probably want to bring Jeffrey up to speed.
A big question mark forms above Jeffrey's head as he casts Minor Illusion.
I will quickly bring Jeffrey's player up to speed as to what you know at this point. You know that you guys came to Zinda, the city of Zinda, which I need to put you on the map so you can actually see, to experience the March of Vice festival and perhaps drink some jelly wine, which is what they're famous for. Does Fluffy need to be here?
I mean, why would Fluffy not want to be here?
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to drag 2 tokens around. Do you have a mounted Jeffrey token yet?
No, it's been a busy week.
I see. Slacker. Don't make me do a little stick figure dog token for you.
Right.
There, you are tiny.
Stomping around the tiny town.
No, you are tiny also. So this is the city of Zinda. You're actually in town where Dunbar is, further down in the middle of the town. And the rest of the party can bring you up to speed since you've been out enjoying festivities and trying to steal shiny bits and bobs, I assume. Well, not steal, just take.
Just acquire.
Yeah, it's going to cost you 5 silver to get in the city.
Yep, it costs you 5 silver to get in the city.
Up here, we found a dead body in an alley, a son of one of the rulers of the place. And we've been hired by one of the other rulers to find out who killed Jacopi, the body we found. And the daughter of one of the other town leaders was attacked, Xenia. And we're off to talk to her because she survived. Samara arrow there on the screen is who has hired us. One of the, what is it, King of Coins?
Kings of Coins.
So there's 5 Kings of Coins who rule this city, and she's in charge of security. So we're gonna Scooby Doo it and solve the mystery. So she brought us to the tavern, brought us up to speed, gave us some wine. Now we're heading over here to talk to Xenia.
Mm-hmm. That about sums it up.
Now, as we're going, I take it all the streets are covered with revelers and dancers and performers and so on.
Yeah, you could talk to whoever you like. You could go to the Thornapple to speak to Xenia or whatever other ideas you have. I'm all ears.
So on the way to the Thornapple, if I know if there's a seller who has a quiet moment or a performer taking a break or something, we'll stop and talk to them.
So, how good was the jelly wine, by the way?
It's really good jelly wine, though you have nothing to really compare it to. If you're a wine connoisseur, it's probably pretty good wine. I mean, the city has made its economy boom on the stuff.
Well, when we get to the next tavern, we'll have to try their jelly wine and we can compare.
Yes, for sure.
All part of the investigation.
So,
This is all done.
so you were basically talking to people along the way.
Yep, if there's somebody who's not in the midst of mid-revel, we'll stop and
Everybody's in the midst of mid-revel. Why doesn't anybody that was actually just, conversing with people and being friendly, give me a D6 roll?
D6 roll.
Oh. Oh, why can I never get it right?
Aaron, are you going to be conversing and joining in?
Did I do it right?
Aaron is very bad at conversing.
Jeffrey!
Try that without the period. There you go.
Yeah, the wrong slash. Okay, so
I know. I always have the wrong slash.
It's because you're Canadian. It's different up there,
I know. Or backwards. What can we say?
or maybe we're backwards.
It's metric.
Yes, it's a metric slash. You have to use the King's English slash. Wait, they use metric too.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
You have to use the imperial slash.
so
I think there's you and one island in the South Pacific.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, and the entire continent of Faerun.
The entire continent of where?
Faerun.
That's a continent.
Oh, the, where we're.
So, What you are able to find out amongst yourselves is there's rumor that a foul spirit known as Biza haunts the foul spirits known as Biza haunt the forest and sometimes tempt innocent souls with secrets of evil magic. And you've also heard that a diviner revealed that the firstborn children of the kings of Coin are in danger of having their souls stolen for mysterious reasons. And last but not least, you heard that Grand Messer Amos Near plans to retire imminently and will name his son Azra to lead the kings of the Coin in his place. These are just random things that you picked up as you were traveling and talking to various merchants and celebrants.
What was the son's name?
The son's name?
Yeah, the
Don't
father
ask
was
me.
Amos.
It's Azra.
Azra. So he could be a potential target.
Uh-oh, the drilling outside has had a different tone. Maybe they found stone again. They're doing this in the dark. It is now dark out.
Oh, it's light here.
Yes, but that's because you're in the Great White North. And this time of year closer to the sun.
Yep. Well, getting closer.
As you're moving through the market, let's see. Jeffrey, you nearly get knocked over, and Fluffy growls at the person that nearly knocked you over. As a woman in yellow tunic and green pantaloons elbows her way past you, almost like she didn't even see you there, and walks off into the crowd, carries onward through the crowd.
Jeffrey will attempt to. Does she have any baubles?
Yes.
Jeffrey will attempt to just snag one as she goes by.
I think you would have to catch up to her because she caught you off guard.
All right, I will catch up to her and attempt to grab a bubble.
She seems to have disappeared off into the crowd.
How fortuitous for her.
Say again?
How fortuitous for her.
Yes, she's her baubles are safe for the time being.
Not for long.
But if you see her again,
There shall be no mercy the next time they meet.
and as you carry forward, just mere moments later, shrieks of fear rise from an herb vendor's stall nearby. The crowd shifts as panicked people flee the scene.
Jeffrey is going to use an ability.
Oh, goody! Play dead.
He will use his psychic whispers with everyone in the party. No, actually, I can only do 2 people, so it will probably be Kuroki and Fluffy.
So you're gonna have a little kobold cabal.
Yes, we'll have a Cobalt Cabal. And I will tell Kuroki, some lady bumped into me. Fluffy, go find her. Sniff her out.
You're not gonna let her get away with it, though, right?
No, I'm having Fluffy go get her.
Nice.
What is
She has some pretty,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, she had some pretty bubbles. I want them. Must have.
Yeah, I kind of want them too.
Roll your die for me.
Which one?
The psionic energy die.
It's not a. For this one, I'm not doing it. I'm just doing psychic whispers to make a telepathic link between me and Fluffy and Kuroki.
Right, but it lasts for what you rolled on the die.
Oh yeah. I figured we'd be done with it by then.
There you go, 6 hours. Well, if it was 1 hour, maybe not. I mean, this could be a multi-day thing. You never know.
I can do it up to 4 times. Actually, wait a second. We're only 4th level, right?
You're 5th now.
Oh, okay. I may have more proficiency bonus.
I run to the disturbance.
Yeah, that does look like stuff we would be interested in.
Yep, I actually can add a third person. My good friend Jade. Jade, how you
Oh,
doing?
man. How'd I know?
Is Jade in Jeffrey's mind? Is Jade his best friend?
Oh no, no, no. But
Okay.
she's like a good sister.
A really tall sister.
I was just wondering if it was you're my best friend, whether you like it or not.
Tall sister, how are you today?
I'm
You hear
tired.
in your head. Oh, that's too bad. Can Jeffrey help, tall sister?
No.
Okay, you just let me know what you need.
So as this is
Okay.
happening, you notice that the herbalist who worked the stall starts coughing, or is coughing, and he starts attacking a man on the ground.
He starts attacking a man after coughing.
Well, he is coughing while attacking the man on the ground. Aaron and Jeffrey, you guys notice a dissipating pink cloud around the two of them. And of course, as the crowd saw this, that's when they stampeded. Each of you needs to give me a dexterity saving throw, or get
Uh-oh.
crushed by the crowd.
All of us?
All of you.
We don't get crushed, we do the crushing.
What level do barbarians get advantage on that? It's not second level, is it?
It's second level, yeah.
Ooh, okay, I have an advantage on that.
Oh, deck save. Sorry, I'm still trying to fix my character sheet. It's being stupid.
Understandable. That is fantastic. I love it. Each of you that failed, which is everybody but Jade, takes 3 bludgeoning damage just from the crowd, elbows flying, feet pounding, especially like Kuroki and Jeffrey probably got stepped on once or twice.
Ow,
As soon
ow,
as I
ow.
can get my HP actually correct where it is, I will set at -3.
No worries.
Can
I'm
I
walking
grab-
here.
Can I grab Aaron and Jeffrey to get them out of the way of stampeding people?
Yeah, they won't, so that they don't take damage from further people, sure.
It is
Correct.
okay, tall sister. I gave as good as I got. And he'll wipe some blood off of his face.
No doubt.
And you asked if you could subdue the attack?
Yes.
So we would need to select our tokens and roll for initiative at this point. You don't have to, Aaron. It's not going to last.
Okay.
Actually, you don't even have to do that. Just tell me. Well, you just rolled a 20, so yes, you bonk the attacker on the head and knock him
Well,
out.
that was initiative.
I know, but it was your next die roll. We don't need to do initiative. It's a commoner.
Okay.
They have no AC and 1 HP or something like that.
They have 4 HP.
Oh, 4, yeah. And that's probably less than your strength bonus.
You could unarmed strike them, and they'd fall unconscious.
Yep.
My strength bonus is 4. So.
I'm wrong, though. He's actually got the veteran stat block, but I'm okay with you knocking him out cold. It was a
I
sneak
don't want
attack.
to necessarily knock him out. I just want to stop him from attacking the guy.
Well, the only way to stop him from attacking them would have been to knock him out.
Okay, well then I knock him out. But I don't kill him. I'm not planning on killing him.
Yet.
Yeah, well.
So
Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
as you do that, some more of the guard type people show up, and one of them introduces himself as Captain Adan, and he moves to help the wounded man who's named Errol Avim. I'm sorry, the Captain Adan is not one of the guard people. He's somebody else. He has neatly trimmed facial hair and wears a red vest.
What was that?
And he helps the other gentleman back to his feet, and several soldiers sweep in and take him and the merchant into custody.
Anyone know why he was coughing?
He until you restrained him, he continued coughing, and then eventually he calmed down. The guards have taken the merchant and the victim into custody. Captain Adan is staying around. and he introduces himself and explains that he is a member of the group called the Bloodletters. They don't
Are
get
you a
along.
barber?
Say again?
I said, are you a barber?
No, we are kind of against the aristocracy. They,
Ah,
the fat cats get rich and live high on the hog, while the rest of us don't, and that's not right. They're like after speaking about it for a bit, you learn that they're basically like uh, an open secret uh, insurgency. If that makes any sense?
Mm, the official opposition.
Basically, yeah. They're not like violent or anything. They're just
They like
opposed.
writing. They like
if
writing
you're not,
pamphlets.
Yes.
if you're not violent, why are you called the Bloodletters? Is it just like a cool name?
Yeah, it's a cool name. It has a little something something. A
It
little, what do
does have a
they,
little
how do they
something
say?
to it.
Je ne sais quoi.
Um, I asked him about the Biza spirits in the forest.
Oh, I think those are old wives' tales. There's all kinds of spooky things in those jungles, though.
Anything that you've seen personally?
Nah, just wild animals usually is what it ends up being. But some of them, the way they take their prey, it looks like something otherworldly, right?
Do people tend to avoid the jungles or a spot in particular?
No, no particular spot. I mean, people come and go through the jungles. A lot of them have experience and know how to avoid things there. Um, also I have to look up the name. I should probably take notes and write the important names down, but I don't know what's important until you ask me a hard question. Often the Datura, who are basically wilderness protectors, or what you might call druids, they travel, of course, freely through the jungles.
Are there any REOSs around here?
Any what?
You know, those rat creatures from The Princess Bride.
I am not familiar with those. I haven't seen that movie in many, many years.
The ROUSs,
Mm.
Rouses?
rodents of unusual size.
Yep.
Say what?
The rodents
Yeah,
of unusual
rodents of
size.
unusual
Oh
size.
dear God! Now we're gonna have rouses in one of the adventures, aren't we?
Only if it's conceivable.
Inconceivable.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
You're welcome for the cue.
Are we
Oh dear.
streaming tonight?
We are, but this is all part of our authenticity.
The people get what they pay for.
I mean, don't most D&D games just kind of stray off the beaten path and then come back eventually?
Yeah,
We
so
would never do that.
we reached the Thorn. Oh no, we're still talking to Captain Fancy
Damn.
Pants.
It's a fancy vest. Get it right.
Okay,
Captain
Green
Edan's now
Pantaloons.
named Captain Fancy Vest.
Yeah. And
I thought you called
Pantaloons
him.
is Fancy Pants.
Yeah.
Are you affiliated with the Bardic College?
I am not.
Do you guys have a headquarters or a hangout or something?
Nah.
Oh, which tavern has the best jelly wine in the city?
I mean, they're all pretty good. They all have their different pluses and minuses. Some are sweeter, some are bitter.
Jeffrey's gonna pull on Dunbar's a sleeve. Oh, I guess Dunbar's down here. And then he will use minor illusion to project an image of the lady that bumped into him earlier, right before the ruckus. And then Jeffrey will point at the person and then point at the image.
Okay, I will keep an eye out for her.
And then he'll point at the merchant and then point at the image and then question mark.
The merchant or Captain Adden?
Captain, what's his name?
Fancy Vest. Captain Adan says, I have not seen that person. However, an onlooker says, "Hey, didn't she shop at the herbalist just before he lost it?" And someone else
Did
is like,
it,
"Yeah, maybe."
did anybody else see a pink cloud?
Oh, what? No.
Was the merchant acting strange before that lady came in?
No, he was just selling herbs.
Was he selling herbs or was he selling herbs?
He was selling herbs. Because around here, the H is silent.
Oh.
Just like that famous singer, Herbie Hancock.
Did the lady who ran into Jeffrey, was she running from that stall when she bumped into him?
Jeffrey, give me. What would that be? Intelligence? Sure, intelligence.
Definitely not. That would be perception. All the. Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, I could give you perception for that. Awareness of. Yeah, that's not great. Maybe? The answer is maybe.
Oh no.
Yep. Jeffrey scowls and shrugs, and then makes the little wavy lines come out from his head like he has no clue, and then a question mark pops. And then in your mind you'll hear, "Tell sister, I don't know."
Use your words.
Jeffrey.
I did, Jeffrey.
Oh dear. Okay, so maybe we need to go find we need to go talk to this other girl.
Xenia.
Captain,
Xenia.
where do you hang
Oh,
out if we need to talk to you again?
who is the guy that
Go ahead.
was attacked? Do they know the guy who was attacked?
His name was Errol.
Is he related to any of the kings?
Stop asking me hard questions.
I'm sorry. Well, I just want to know if, there was a reason for him to be picked, that's all.
Let me. I feel like if they gave him a name, he might be important, but I don't remember him being important. I don't see his name in bold or anything anywhere, so no, he's not important. Yeah,
Okay.
he and the merchant were taken off by the guards, probably to cool off and try and figure out why they were fighting, because they have no idea. They didn't see the pink nest.
Okay, well, I guess we need to go talk to that girl.
And Captain Adams says that you can find him, and he gives you an address of a tavern and tells you how to get there.
Awesome.
All right. As they travel through the city, Jeffrey will approach every person he sees and kind of pull on their either their tunic or on their elbow fabric because
Or on
he's
their
pretty
money
small,
purse.
and he will show them a minor illusion image of the lady that bumped into him, and then question mark.
Oh, did you lose your mommy? You get a lot of that.
Jeffrey.
You get a lot of very wanting to be helpful people that think that you're a child who's lost its mommy because you're small.
Grr.
And wearing a costume for the festival.
No, kobold, adoptions happen. Some people think kobolds are cute.
Jeffrey will
Yep.
glare at you because kobolds are cute.
I mean, I'm a big fan of them myself, but some people would like to wipe them from the face of Torald.
Hey, you can use the planet name.
Only because you reminded me what it
Messages.
was. I used to know these things, but that was many years ago before my memory was shot. So you eventually arrive at the Thorn Apple.
We ask about Xenia and if we can speak to her and flash our rose token.
Sorry, I lost my mouse. My mouse cursor disappeared. It was on the screen that's turned off.
You shouldn't flash people.
It's a
So,
festival.
although the building is packed with people, the Thorn Apple's baked clay walls create a cool interior. Dozens of tables are filled, and a huge stage across from the entrance is being set for a performance. From behind a long, well-stocked bar, a comfortably dressed orc gives an enthusiastic wave and says, "Welcome, friends, and a blessed march of vice to you. How can your cousin Nargus help you tonight?"
Nargis, two things. You
What's
can
the
set
wine
us up
called?
with a round of your best jelly wine and point us in the direction of Xenia.
What business do you
Arba.
have with my daughter?
Well, Madam Samira has engaged us to look into the attack on your daughter.
Ah, well, in that case. And at that, I need to take a brief moment. So if you guys want to take 5, I'll try and be back in 5 minutes. Fair enough?
Okie
Sounds
dokie.
good.
Select your tokens and roll for initiative.
No, that's after I come back. The brief moment is so I can look up how to kill you quickly.
Okay. I don't think we should let
Meteor
them do that.
storm.
I'm back. I'm sorry. It's going to be another break soon because they're almost done drilling, and I'll have to give the man a lot of money and deal with that. But until then, if everybody's here, just give me a little something in chat. Oh, we have another viewer. Is it one of us?
I did join a while back.
Yep, that's you. Because I'm pretty sure it counts me watching on the other screen as a viewer.
Oh, so it's just me and you.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just folding the drilling tower back onto the truck. So they'll probably be coming to want money soon and then, show me what they've done.
It all makes sense now.
So I see 1, 2, and he's talking, so I assume you're here. Are Aaron and names? Why are names failing me? Kuroki here? Kuroki's back. Why are you yelling at me?
I forgot to turn caps lock off.
Angry little kobold.
Nah.
Okay, so oh, Aaron's not back. Where are they? Aaron doesn't even have a token.
He did. No, he's there. He's right there.
Oh, buried under River of Gold.
Yeah. I shall select my token and roll for initiative. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Aaron had to AFK for a minute due to doggy issue. Okay, so wait, why are we in initiative?
We're not.
Jade wants to kill something.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't do that.
that was from earlier, but with the merchant. That's a potential combat. I just didn't feel like doing it as combat. So, Mick Ruba says yes, it's quite okay to speak to my daughter. She is still recovering, so if she shows signs of being ill, you'll need to leave her be.
Understood. Was she severely injured?
Yes, she was. There are 2 guards sitting at a table near the stage with her. He nods over to the table and says, "There she is. If she asks you to depart, please, leave her be." This all happens, of course, after you show him the token to prove that you work for Samira. The tables near hers are all packed with revelers, but the din of conversation makes it easy to talk to her without being overheard. And as you approach, see a gray-skinned orc commoner with her hair braided in elegant loops greets you in a friendly manner. She seems fairly easygoing, but clearly nervous because, she was attacked just the night prior. And she asks about your work and travels.
Well, we explained who we are and how we came to in the city and how we came to be doing what we're doing.
Oh, so you're basically traveling partiers
It's one of the things we do.
who dabble in problem solving?
Yeah, it pays the bills.
I see.
Partying
Sounds
can be
exciting.
um large periods of boredom, short periods of terror, but yeah, it can be exciting.
So it's basically boredom or terror? That doesn't sound like a great life.
It has its moments.
I wanted to be an adventurer, but my father, Nargis, would never allow it.
I
Yeah,
mean, you could
well,
always just do it anyways.
it is a risky business.
So what can I do for you? How can I be of help?
Can you tell us what you remember about your attack yesterday?
I was shopping along the River of Gold with several of our family servants when I suddenly didn't feel well. I noticed like a cloud of like pink ash or glitter or something around me, and then my servants began attacking me and each other.
Ah,
I
I
didn't.
turned to
Go ahead.
Jeffrey and I have him show her the image of the woman that ran into him and ask her if if she saw this person before the attack. Would she remember?
I need you and Jeffrey to both give me a investigation check, since I'm assuming you're working together on this.
Yes.
Investigation? Oh God. Oh, I actually did decent.
Between the two of you, you ask the right questions and give her the quote unquote photographic evidence, the illusion graphic evidence. I don't know. I'll come up with something. And she does indeed remember a figure bumping into her just before the attack happened, and they looked very much like that person, but I don't know who she is.
that is what you call a lead.
And about this time, performers in bright feathers and shimmering silk flood into the tavern, laughing bombastically and the crowd, including Xenia, respond with great enthusiasm. Xenia says, "That's Diva Luma and the Elucidarium Divas," nodding to the dark-skinned woman leading the group, whose outfit is all sequins and bright feathers. The divas wave and proceed to the stage. There, Diva Luma pulls out a small silk bag from her belt and hurls its contents upwards, standing amid a rain of colorful glitter as the performance begins. A moment later, the diva's expression changes. Diva Luma grins cruelly, slips off her heeled shoes, and leaps towards Xenia. At this point, you get to select your tokens and roll for
I'm
initiative.
gonna roll for initiative. Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying Jade's favorite words.
Mm.
And this is what it looks like. Look at the wild-eyed expression.
In the spike heels.
She's taking a glaive to the side of the head.
And I'm sorry, but I do not have a map for this. So we're going to go play in the cornfield over here.
I knew when this started, it wasn't going to be good. I had a feeling.
I think roll 20 sucked me out of initiative. I had a 23.
I suppose that's okay. We're going to move you guys here. This is basically theater of the mind.
Okay.
Well, it's theater of the thorn apple, actually. See what I did there? And Fluffy is not mechanically involved, correct?
Nope.
Is there a tavern called the Wormy Rose somewhere?
I'm sure there is somewhere. I mean, it's an infinitely large world. Why do you ask?
Thorny Apple, Wormy Rose.
It's not thorny apple, it's thorn apple. That's a variety of apple.
She knocks over my jelly wine, I'm going to be upset.
You may be upset.
Jeffrey reaches over and knocks over his jelly wine.
That's not very nice.
I use Jeffrey as a shield.
Can you see names?
Yes.
I don't see anything yet.
Gigantic.
I can
Oh.
see names for our side, not for theirs.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, there's a crazy woman.
Just pretend those people are, dancers, not archers. Get back in
Staying
line.
out of line.
Red Rover. We call Crazy Lady over.
Of course, I have a target who I don't have a token for because why would I? Nope. Nice. Perfect. Oh, okay. That's fine.
They're invisible.
No. It's Xenia. I don't have a token for her, but I will have one. Give me a second. And I hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet outside my door. Ms. Commoner here is actually Xenia.
Aaron's back.
What did I miss? Sorry.
You missed the entertainment has thrown a bag of glitter in the air and gotten wild looks in their eyes, and they're attacking Xenia and you and anybody else.
Oh,
So that means select your token and roll for initiative.
okay.
I feel like you were ahead of me there. Am I that predictable?
No, I heard select your token, and I was like, okay, I get it now.
I know how this works. Well, that's fun. Only one of them made it in. Oh, I rolled for you guys. Damn it. I just overrode all your initiatives.
What?
Should I roll again?
I'm amazing at this. No, I'll fix it.
Mine
No,
still
I wanna roll again.
seems the right.
You had a 22, didn't you? No, that was earlier.
Who, me? No.
Oh, you had awesome. Yes, you had an awesome initiative. I like that initiative.
Oh, shush.
And it kept it too, didn't it? Oh, so my roll didn't override yours. That's good. Okay, I think you guys are right, correct?
Looks correct to me.
Well, that's fun. Excellent. Okay, and we will start the combat. Kuroki, why does it show not the character name? I'm going to have to fix that. Kuroki, it is your turn. What would you like to do? They are currently attacking Xenia.
Okay, they're attacking Xenia. How far away is she?
I mean, you guys were all around the same table.
Cool. Kuroki is going to get by her side, and they're like clambering up onto the table to get to her, right?
They were on the stage, so yeah, they jumped down off the stage.
Cool. How many of them could I get in a thunder wave?
Since you're the first act, all of them if you would like.
Kuroki will blast all of them with thunder wave.
So DC 14 con save?
Yes.
So we're going to do the Divas first. And that was public, right? Yes, yay! Okay, so that's 2 fails there. And Diva Luma, with an M. She fails too. And that was whispered. Of course, because that was their token, not one of my tokens. I'm going to have to go through this stupid lobby and update every single NPC individually. So, all 3 failed for 8 thunder, and they are what? Thrown backwards?
Yeah, thrown backwards 10 feet. Hey. Get away, hands off. And bonus action, he will give a bardic to. Let's go, Aaron. You can have a D6 bardic, and it does come with the motive potential.
I wish I had a little icon that was a light bulb. I do, yes, right there. And it's inspired, because that makes sense. Poor Aaron. Fortunately, it's not Aaron's turn yet.
Not yet.
Xenia is going to...
Jeffrey is very confused. Why did Aaron just turn into a light bulb?
Because he has an idea. Aaron was the one that was given inspiration, right?
Yeah, but his
Yes.
entire token is covered by a light bulb now.
Is it really? It is not on my screen.
It's
there is a light
pretty
bulb.
close. It's almost the entire thing.
That's awesome. Okay, so Xenia is going to disengage, and her guards are going to whisk her away over to Fluffy. And that is her turn. Aaron, it's Aaron's turn. Aaron is busy, so when Aaron is back, they can let us know, and we will act at that point. Diva Luma. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 of you. She's gonna randomly select one of you. There is no D5. Darn it.
D10.
D5.
Yeah, no, I was looking for the the actual dice. Dunbar, you look juicy to this diva. She's going to run back up after having been mysteriously forced backwards and attack you. And let me see what I can do with her, because I haven't looked at her stat block. Because, you know, preparation, what's that? We don't need that. That is awesome. So, during her first turn, she has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn, Dunbar. Any hit she scores against a surprise creature is a critical hit, so get ready to eat 2 crits.
Okay.
Were we surprised?
No, but she's an assassin.
Yeah, but you need to be surprised to
No,
get
you
on
do
it.
not. Read the stat block there.
Any hit she scores against a surprised creature is a critical hit.
Oh, so they're not giving her surprise? She just gets advantage? That's dumb.
She gets advantage on things on the first turn, and anything that's surprised is an automatic crit.
Right, but isn't it always an automatic crit against a surprise creature?
No.
A surprise creature is one
It
that's
is
being
not.
attacked without knowing it. Like if she was invisible or if it was stealth.
But yeah, being surprised does not make things crit you. The only thing it does, I think, is paralyzed.
Well, that seems like a dumb ability.
It's
Well,
pretty good, because you can automatically crit surprised things.
Yeah, it's really powerful if you attack from stealth.
So, 19, does that hit Dunbar?
It does.
17 does not, correct?
Correct.
So you take the first 19, because they were the same, you take 5 piercing.
5.
I much rather have had the crits. Why you guys gotta poop on my parade?
It's our job.
Hey, you're the GM.
Self-preservation.
Rules be darned. Oh, in that case, you're all dead. I've got things to do. All right, that is her turn because she gets to do that, and that's it. Dunbar, hey, Aaron,
Sorry.
that's okay. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna summon my wildfire spirit. I believe that's my bonus action.
I think that's correct.
Nope, it's my action.
Oh, bummer.
It's bonus action to command it. That's fine. As it gets summoned, stuff happens, and I forget what. A dexterity saving throw against my spell save DC, or take 2d6 fire damage. So I'll summon it. It's gonna be huge. There's Helios. He gets summoned in between those two, so both of them make me dex saves.
He actually, oops, I just flipped him. He actually would have been beside Diva Luma as well.
Yeah, dex
So-
saves for DC 13 for that much fire. Actually, yeah, that much fire if they fail. On success, nothing. And then Helios would take his turn. And those two succeed, so they take nothing. Wonderful.
She
And
really succeeded.
They all take nothing. I haven't had any luck with that damage.
Oh no, actually, I think the last time you used him, he did do damage to something.
It was a hand.
But still, that's
Um,
something.
I'm trying to remember what the fiery thing is. That within 5 feet or 10 feet? 10 feet of the spirit, so you'd be far enough away to just walk away and to attempt to hit. I guess the diva.
She seems to be the
Only.
leader.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Nothing. That's his turn and my turn because it takes action, bonus action to do that. So.
Okay, I'm going to digress again. One who's described as basically being a dancer in clothing be given studded leather armor class. They're using a different stat block, but that you would think they would at least fix that. But whatever.
I don't.
Does the thing incur opportunity attacks, or it just doesn't?
It would have been 10 feet away from them because the range
Okay.
for the fiery thing is 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, and last time he summoned it.
Otherwise, I would have just done the teleport feature, which is that bit for the dex save. But I didn't want to try another dex save because I'm horrible about it.
Dunbar, it was your turn now, right? Yes.
Yep.
Diva Luma just had a fire flaming thing appear next to her with her two divas, and then she charged over and smacked you, and now it is your turn.
I think I shall reciprocate.
And by the way, she's not hitting you with a short sword, it's high heels. One might say stiletto heels.
Well, I'm gonna use a battle axe.
Where's the fun in that? Okay, so that hits. That hurts.
And we get to attack again.
What? You're level 5 now? That
Yep.
hits as well.
Woohoo! She hit me, I hit her. Let's call the whole thing off.
And that is -6. Excellent. Do you have
Okay.
anything else?
No, I'm not going to do anything else right now.
Okie dokie. Are you pushing the button or am I?
I don't have the button.
What? Yes, you do. It's way up at the top there. I will press the
There
button.
it is.
Never mind. You found it. Push it. That is your button. Jeffrey!
Let's see. Just Diva Lumen Lady. Jeffrey will step towards her and use his psionic blades non-lethally to stab her twice.
So you're going to bonk her in the back of the head type thing?
Yep. Yeah, bonk her in the back of his head with the psionic blades.
All of what that just came out as makes no sense to me, but I'm okay with it. That's a hit. 14.
No snack on the second one, so just 1 point. So
So
15.
1. She's looking a little bit hurt. Anything else?
That's everything.
Diva is going to pick the one that they think is a wizard. Aaron.
I'm disgusted.
I mean, fire, wizard. Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are going to take 2 short sword attacks.
Miss and miss.
What is wrong with you? Hold still.
I'm not a wizard. I have a shield.
Don't care. You made fire things appear. You're obviously a wizard. And this one's going to attack the little kobold thing because kobolds. The 5 is obviously very murderful, right? Kuroki?
Yeah, 5's not gonna hit.
Aw, and the 13 won't either. And then it's their turn. Jade! Oh look, one came right next to you.
Oh, I shall hit it.
That will hit for 6.
Right. Did she fall down?
She did not. She is definitely close to it.
hit her?
I do have a question. I won't continue to prompt you often, but are you being lethal or non-lethal?
I would be lethal because I'm not thinking about it. So
Okay. That will not hit. It looks like it's going to hit, but then they turn away at the last second. Kuroki, revenge time.
Alright, and look, it appears that there is one right up on him.
Yeah, it swung at you and almost hit you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to non-lethally take a swipe at them with the rapier.
That will not
9 is
hit.
going to absolutely obliterate them.
Yeah, that didn't obliterate them.
Didn't? What?
Not
That's
even close.
insane. This is completely unprecedented. Then he's going to bonus action. I think he could hit these two with a Draconic Cry.
They're 35 feet apart. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, he will do that. Draconic Cry on both of them.
That gives everybody else.
Yep.
I have a
Everyone else
question.
gets advantage.
Why did you not do that before your attack?
Because I forgot.
Why don't you go ahead and roll the other die for your attack?
Thanks.
I mean, that actually hits.
For 9?
And she's down. But yeah, normally I would assume that the player may forget, but the adventurer would remember to do it in that order unless they had a reason not to, right? Okay, is that your turn?
That is his turn.
Xenia and guards are just staying out of the way, being secreted. No, just carried off to another room, like Secret Service.
I'm gonna cast a spell I haven't done yet. So,
Oh goody.
I guess Helios is not gonna be doing anything this encounter because I did it poorly. Because I didn't realize they're so squishy and we're trying to be non-lethal. So, I'm going to cast, as my bonus action, Flame Blade. So this blade of fire appears in my hands, and it makes itself into a sword shape, and he just swings it at the person. And I haven't set this up yet because apparently it doesn't think it's a spell that makes an action attack, so that's wonderful. But it's this. 12 to hit? Actually, wait, I have advantage.
Yep. You'll need it.
24, okay.
24 will hit.
You know what? I'm not going to try to put in the Elemental Adept. If I roll any 1s, they become 2s.
Okay.
And it's non-lethal, so I deal 8 fire damage.
And that is just enough to make them smolder on the ground. How is a flaming blade non-lethal?
It is a melee attack. I don't know, but thank goodness for...
Are you like waving it under their nose to put them out with smoke?
It's not really a sword. It kind of just passes straight through them and causes them to burn, but he makes sure not to like hit anywhere that's vital.
I see. I call shenanigans.
Yeah,
He gives them
it's
sunstroke.
A melee attack.
No, mechanically or rules as written, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. I shall suspend disbelief. Diva Luma is going to roll dice. Well, that's fun. It said rolling the dice for a long time. A 6. Guess what? That's Dunbar.
Yay, me!
She glances around and her wild-eyed stare focuses on you for a moment. Nope. No joy.
Bing, bing!
Clang, clong. Yep, okay. And that is now Dunbar's turn.
I cast Hold Person on her.
You can't do that.
I can't do so.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
What save is that, Wiz?
Yep.
And your DC is 14. Thank you. Okay, she is now held.
Tie her up.
Are you using a bonus action, or are you done?
If I can bonus action tie her up. If not, I'll just tell somebody else to tie her up.
Yeah, that would be an action. So yeah, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey takes out his big ball of string, and he just ties it to her, and he just starts running around her as fast as he can.
Oh Jesus!
He mummifies her.
And I will include my bonus action rogue speed to be able to dash 90 feet per 6 seconds.
And then he falls over.
Does it look like this?
Exactly. I'm doing it too.
So Jeffrey, for the next 6 seconds, is wrapping her in, entombing her in 90 feet of yarn.
While simultaneously bandaging her wounds.
Is that mechanically yarn, or is it silken rope, or what is it?
It's a ball of string.
Oh, great.
But I mean, if you've ever actually had a child do that to you, it does tie you up.
Yeah, I suppose. And if you're held, you can't really resist anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so is anybody else going to do anything lethal?
No, lethal. No.
Jade, are you going to walk over and stab her in the face or something?
I'll be
There is
good.
something Kuroki wants to do, though.
Okay, we will. That was Jeffrey's turn. Jade, what are you doing?
I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, Krogi, what would you like to do?
Let me double check how long this lasts. Yeah, that'll be alright. Kuroki is going to use Performance of Creation and conjure up some manacles. And
What? Actual manacles?
Yeah, they're 2 gold pieces. They're
Surely
more than
not.
cheap enough.
Okay,
Actual manacles, yeah.
so now she's yarned and manacled.
There's the rules for it. Performance Creation says, 1 non-magical items. I don't even think it comes with the key.
I mean, it would be a set. If you buy a manacles from the PHB, it's going to come with the key.
Alright, fair enough.
That's a
And
pretty neat thing.
I know.
Okay, so Aaron, did you have anything else you'd like to do?
No. I guess I realize that you can't throw the flame blade like you can the shadow blade. So
Yeah, if it leaves your hand, it poofs.
he lets go of it, but still concentrates on the spell.
In case. Okay, I get that. Okay, at that I'm going to clear initiative. So, you now have a captive diva. Are you going to secure the other 2 divas?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still kind of spaced out crazy?
A few more seconds. Once, did you drop the whole person yet?
Once she's secure, I'll drop the whole person.
So a little while after that, she her senses seem to come back to her, and she's very confused and extremely apologetic, as are the other 2.
So why did you attack her?
I don't know. I felt unwell, and all of a sudden, I just couldn't help it. Anybody investigating anything else?
What was in the bag? Didn't they
Oh.
throw a bag of glitter or
glitter.
something in the air?
Yeah, glitter. You upon asking around, glitter is like her thing. Throwing the bag of glitter is like part of her shtick.
Where'd you
So
get
it
that
actually-
bag?
Jeffrey will show a picture of the lady that bumped into him.
Yeah, I got the glitter from her, actually.
Who is she?
I don't know. She just offered it to me as thanks for entertainment. Often fans just give me things to use in the show or to have. It's how fans are.
Jeffrey will hand her a dead mouse.
She looks a bit taken aback, but like she's trying to cover it and pretends to be appreciative.
Jeffrey!
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Tall sister, tell her I liked her show. It was very good.
She didn't even start the show, Jeffrey.
Oh, I still liked it.
So with that ability, can both parties communicate? It's two way.
Yeah, it's just telepathy between the individuals.
Also, remember you guys have that earring of message.
It's telepathetic.
Telepathetic.
Yeah.
Jeffrey puts the pathetic in telepathetic.
Don't tell him that.
So how long before the show did you receive this glitter?
Oh, just a little bit before I came in the door.
Did you see where the lady went that gave it to you?
No, she was just another face in the crowd, unfortunately. As you're talking to her, obviously the terrified patrons have cleared the tavern. Nargis comes running up and embraces his daughter, and he says, "This is all my fault."
How is it your fault?
I mean, I should have protected her better.
She's fine. No harm done.
So was somebody looking at the glitter or just asking about it?
No, I want to look at the bag and stuff that it came in.
Okay, you're gonna love this. A wisdom perception check.
Oh, sure. That's, high on my abilities.
I didn't roll the character.
It was, I'm sorry, what did you say?
I didn't roll the character.
Right, no, but what am I rolling?
A perception check.
Oh,
Jeffrey's gonna
I'm
look
actually
at it
good
as
at that.
well.
You guys both realize that it looks like the glitter.
Powder has been.
Yeah, the glitter has left a film of pink ash on the divas and the floor around them. If someone would like to investigate that ash more closely, that's quite all right.
Of course, Jeffrey's gonna check it out.
Investigation?
Let's try and scrape some up.
I was gonna say, is Jeffrey gonna like sniff it, taste it? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's gonna scrape a bunch of it up. He's gonna, put it in, make it in a line. Find a mirror and a razor blade.
Oh Jesus!
Also, remember, Aaron, you still have that bardic.
That is true.
Sorry, I'm trying to take care of things because apparently while I was trying to deal with everything, everyone thinks it's a great idea to message me.
Of course.
So yeah, like isn't that the best time? Investigation check. I will attempt, and I guess use the bardic as well. It's D8.
Oh
or
well,
D6?
actually, at this point, I think you're using medicine to try and see what that powder actually is, or the ash rather.
Medicine, you say? I'll take that.
It is a D6. Because of motive potential, you could roll 2 of them and take the higher result.
Neat. All right, so let me just roll medicine.
Are you happy with that, or do you want to use the moat?
Oh, I already said I was using the bardic. 20.
Okay. So you realize that this is some manner of poison.
Oh, why is
What poison?
It's just some manner of poison.
Ah.
Why is there so much poison? It's poison is not good.
Oh,
Is-
poison?
Yeah.
So
Wasn't that other guy that we found, like, in the alleyway also poison?
Oh yeah. That's really not good.
Does it have a similar smell?
I don't know. Does it?
it does not. It is a different type of poison.
Oh, it smells like different kind.
So who was talking to Nargis? I think I had a handout for him.
I ask him if he knows if there's a good apothecary in town. or someone who might be able to identify this pink ash?
I'm sure there is. Maybe one of the Datura, the druid people. That popped up for you, right?
Yep.
That is Nargis. Oh, I shouldn't have been so greedy. It's all my fault.
Greedy in what way?
Oh, um, not paying for more guards.
Oh. What do you know about this group who call themselves the Bloodletters?
Oh, they are pain, but relatively harmless.
Is there anyone else who has it out for the Five Kings?
Give me a persuasion check. Your questions are close to right on, and eventually you get it out of him that uh, because of their greed and arrogance, the kings of coin are being attacked. The jelly flower that's used to make the jelly wine is a magical creation of a witch named Proud Eden. We negotiated with the witch, promising our firstborn children would be her apprentices in exchange for the jelly flower and the wealth it would bring us. And then, unfortunately, we had her murdered
Aha!
after calling her to a meeting.
Did she have any relatives, children, sisters, brothers?
Yes, she had a daughter named Kayla Mabaron. But she was lost years before our bargain with the witch. She was lost in the jungles years before then.
I have a feeling she's partial to yellow tunics and green pantaloons.
I have no idea what that means. But please, this is our fault. It's not the fault of our children. Please protect them. Please put an end to this.
Well, we shall do our best. Where did Proud Eden live?
He says the in the forests. Your GM does not have that information remembered.
So
Gotcha.
I think we have to go to the forest.
I mean, she's dead.
Yeah, but if her daughter's back in town, she may have gone back to the old homestead. Every villain needs a hideout.
I mean, I'm happy to let you go off to the forest, he says, but isn't a large, crowded city a great place to just disappear?
It is.
Besides, our children need to be protected while all these crowds are here. Please, I beg of you. I'll admit my sins to the name person. It's Samira. I've had a day. I'm sorry. I'm bad normally, but I'm just really bad today.
Do you have like a council meeting hall or something like that?
There are places that we meet. Yes, why?
Well, I'm thinking that it might be a good idea to get all five kings together in one place. It'd be easier to guard you.
I sure, but we haven't been under attack.
Yet.
The March of Ice is this evening.
I bet
Which
something's going to happen there.
Which would be a great time to go after the families.
Well, the Prince of Vice leads the march, and the Prince of Vice is the eldest son of Grand Messer Amos Near.
And let me guess, there's no way he would not appear in the parade.
That just can't happen.
Can you get us to the beginning of the parade so we can at least attempt to protect him?
I have no special power for that. You'd have to just force your way through the crowds like everybody else.
Okay, where does the parade start?
In a little while.
No, where?
No,
Oh, where? It starts at one end of the River of Gold and continues. It starts at the northwest end of the River of Gold.
So where we came into the city.
Yes, and it goes southeast to the jetty, which you don't see the little sign there. So I will give you the sign. I saw the sign. Oh, sorry. I'm aging myself. Come on, it's at least one of you is aware of Ace of Base.
Yes. I will open up my eyes and
Can see the sign.
be happy once I find the green pantaloons.
Uh-oh. What, was it my singing?
clearly.
Preferably inaudibly.
They didn't let you in the Bardic College?
They would not let me in the Bardic College. They would move the college so I couldn't find it. I couldn't carry a tune with a dolly. So, would you like to follow the railroad to the parade?
I think that's the next logical step.
Excellent. So, the streets are alive with joyful music and exuberant festival goers watching an ongoing parade. An open carriage drawn by an ox leads the procession. You catch up right about the end of the parade, by the way. That's when you finally catch up, is right around here at the southeast end. The carriage bears a large man wearing a white mask and vines of jelly flowers. He waves to the adoring public as figures in gowns and headscarves and the color of jelly flowers march after him, sweeping the ground in wide strokes with handmade brooms. This parade is a splendid affair. The streets are flooded with revelers. Nearby locals call out to the man in the carriage, calling him the Prince of Vice, to attract his attention. He's just going
And
to...
the ladies swoon.
Maybe. Some of them probably. I mean, Vice. Just
Okay.
are you going to quietly follow along or revel along, talk to people? What's your plan?
I'm on the lookout for the chick that bumped into Jeffrey.
Yeah, and try to get as close to the prince as possible.
I mean, you could crowd in with the rest of the crowd.
Yeah, throw some elbows.
Throw an elbow.
I'll get my shield out to help move revelers out of my path.
That's why you're pulling out your shield, right?
That too.
That's the reason.
I will gently make my way through the crowd.
Okay, so anybody else have any plans other than just following along?
Dorothy will
I'm
be
watching.
trying to enjoy himself a little bit, but still be mostly focused on the job at hand.
As the parade nears the jetty, grasping weeds and vines erupt from the cobblestone beneath the carriage at the head of the parade. The ox pulling the cart panics, causing the vehicle to careen into a post covered with decoration. The vegetation then wraps around the cart's wheels and the closest bystanders. A pair of revelers produce weapons, revealing themselves to be guards, protecting the Prince of Vice. Bystanders start to flee the area, and at this point, you should probably select your tokens and roll for initiative.
Yay!
Is there anywhere specific we should be on the map?
Yes, on the one I'm loading now.
Oh, wonderful. And would this be within an hour for me to keep my wildfire or no?
I think it would have been more than an hour.
Okay.
Can I keep that initiative?
Oh, happy.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Did you forget to select your token?
No, well, I think I was being moved or something, and
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Just let me add a turn to Jade.
I can just roll again if you want.
No, it's not that. It's just easiest for me to just add it in manually. So sometimes you can just, well, usually you can just select your token and roll again and then change it to the correct value after you let me know what's going on. But there you go. And I need to roll for people. Also, who are you? I always forget who it is.
I'm me. Me.
Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
As this is happening, you notice a figure in green and yellow throwing something towards the cart. And an instant later, a cloud of pink ashes bursts from a sachet, striking the two guards.
So I see a person dressed in green and what again? Sorry.
Green and yellow.
Green and yellow, okay.
For just a brief moment, they look just like the person who Jeffrey has been flashing at every bystander he could find. They look like the woman you've been looking for.
Oh. Okay, that's
And
not good.
give me just a second to read this, make sure I don't screw it up too badly.
I have a horrid idea.
They're the best kind.
Okay, I need to do things. We're going to use an API here. Well, that's just dumb. I don't have a poisoned status. Excellent. Okay, good. Perfect. We're going to start initiative, and it is Azra's turn. Wow, he rolled really well.
Where is this Azra?
I will show you a picture of him. I have one, I think. No, I don't. They didn't give me a handout for that. Okay. He's the cool dude with the white mask. He is going to immediately cast Sanctuary on himself. I feel like that's a good plan. Anybody disagree?
Nope.
No, for some reason.
I mean, he's only the one that's being attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to say he has protection versus radiant, but that's Sanctuary. Excellent, and that is his... he's going to hide against the wall because he has no idea that things are afoot. Aaron.
Do I see the woman up there still, or is she gone?
She ducked around the corner up over here. Was the last you saw her.
I'm not over where again? Sorry. Up here?
She took a right at the end of the street.
Okay. I don't think I can catch up with her, and the guards are doing the thing again where they're becoming crazy.
You don't know. You just saw a satchel thrown and the pink ash, and that's it.
Well, then, I guess we're gonna run over there and try to catch up to her. And we'll dash. So, actually, no. Screw it, we're not gonna dash. What's the range I can summon this thing at?
Wasn't it 30?
The great question is, this bit. Within 30 feet, you're right. Right there. I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit again. Woo! There he is. There's Helios, and he doesn't have any vision for me, but I assume there's someone around this corner. Bonus action, I'm going to command Helios to catch up with the lady that I saw run around the corner. And,
He doesn't have vision, does
he? Doesn't have vision attached, no.
Because you can't see through him, right?
No. He's got a character sheet that's assigned to me, but I don't think he's got vision set up for him. So he would be catching the woman. So he explodes in a giant fiery inferno, so everything within 10 feet of him is scorched. It lights. Fun thing about it, it lights flammable objects. So, yeah. So everything's on fire now around him, and he's just going to sprint this way. And I told him to restrain, so he's going to attempt to grapple with his amazing +0. Oh, that's actually a pretty good roll. Basically just chomping down on the leg.
By the way, inflammable does not mean things that cannot be burned. It actually means the opposite.
Yeah, I'm not reading it wrong. I'm not reading it wrong. Actually, no, I'm reading it wrong. Each creature takes 2d6 fire damage. It doesn't actually affect objects, but I like to think it burns everything because Aaron's a walking catastrophe.
Sure. So he's trying to restrain, so grappling?
Yes. Yep, that's why it's a strength. He doesn't have athletics. +0, he rolled an 18.
And the defender chooses?
Chooses athletics or acrobatics. Yes.
And of course, it's 2GM. Would you believe me if I told you she rolled a crit?
No.
I'd be lying.
I knew it. I could check your stream right now, but I kind of didn't want to for because then I'm looking at your screen.
I mean, you guys are probably more experienced GMing than I am, most of you, so it's not like you'd see something you probably didn't know. Other than hidden things on the map. Yeah, so she rolled terrible, so she is currently grappled.
Mm-hmm. And that's Helios' turn. And Aaron's
your
turn. So, yeah.
Excellent. Jade.
I see Aaron running off that direction, right?
He's run to right here.
And the guard hasn't done anything. So I'm going to follow Aaron. Because I don't know that he actually saw anything. I think I can go 20.
You did see my fiery explosion over here.
Yeah. I can go, I think, 25 feet, right?
You can go 30. You can go one more.
30. I can go one more.
You're not a dwarf.
Yeah.
He wishes, though.
30. I'm going to go another 30.
Yep.
So there.
Excellent.
And I can see this person grappled. Okay. Okay.
And at this point, the guard is going to attack the only person near it, which is Azra. This is not going to go well. With his spear.
I think it's rolling everything to GM again.
I haven't rolled it yet, but thank you for reminding me so that I could undo that before it did. I may have a way to fix the whole thing, but either way, I'm going to try and remember to fix it all before the next session. Because I don't like hiding rolls if I don't have to, for most rolls. Oh, dear.
I'll make the wisdom save for Sanctuary as well. I don't know if he made it yet. But...
No, that's a good point. Yes, have to do that. I forgot I'd done that to protect him. It failed, so it can't attack him, or I forget.
He can attack someone within range, otherwise the attack is wasted.
So you have to choose to attack, and then you get to do the roll?
Yes, you choose to attack, then do the roll, and if you can't attack him, the attack is wasted.
Oh, cool. I like it. Okay, so Azra, you are a smart dude. And that is the guard's turn. Sorry, I dropped my key. Kuroki!
Okay. So it seems like Aaron's fire spirit is doing her work. They're
You have
dealing
no
with
idea.
the
You saw it
lady.
appear. You saw it appear where Jade is and run off. Uh-oh.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, you saw it appear where Jade is and run around the corner. That's all you know. And you saw a guard kind of look like it wanted to attack Azra, but for some reason didn't.
And which one was that? The top one?
Yes, the one north of Azra.
Cool. Can Kuroki see that one from here?
Sure. I mean, the cart's kind of there, but you can probably see it.
Cool. We're gonna throw a fireball through that one then.
Fireball or firebolt?
I don't have fireball.
Okay.
But
Kaboom!
24
That'll hit.
or 9.
That'll hurt.
We'll move up slightly. We will not do. Actually, we'll move backwards more. And we will not do anything else.
Excellent. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's just gonna. So, yeah, Jeffrey's. Has to die. So Jeffrey will. Oh, and someone put me 35 feet away from the bad guys.
Might have been planned.
So nice.
Yep. Actually, I didn't measure. I'm sorry.
He'll just attack with. He'll stay where he is, where he was originally placed, and he will use cunning aim and throw a psionic dagger at the guard.
No, don't kill the poor guards. Roll your dice.
Yeah, that's probably gonna kill him, isn't it? Too bad.
Sucks to be him. Well, I was going to tell you he was wearing a chain shirt and shield, but that doesn't matter.
18.
You get sneak because...
I took the cunning aim
right.
action, which gives me advantage on the roll, which I could, yeah, I got advantage on it. I'll roll it. Oh no.
I mean, you rolled the 4, okay. I was going to say you could crit fish, but you failed. What's next?
That's it.
Oh Lord, he dead.
Yeah, that one's dead. Dunbar! Dun dun Dunbar!
Okay. Now, Misty Step, it says casting time is bonus action.
Yep.
So does that mean I cast it as a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay. So then we can go here, and then we'll do Misty Step.
That was 25. You got 5 more with Misty Step.
I have Misty Step yet.
Oh,
Now
okay.
I'm going to Misty Step
Ah.
over here, and then I will do Lay on Hands to neutralize poison
Okay.
and see if that snaps him out of it.
Yeah, let me make sure, but I'm pretty sure that does. Link me, so neutralize poison, does it give them a saving throw or does it neutralize the poison?
It neutralizes poison or disease.
Okay, yeah, in this case, you have cured the man.
Yay! And that'll be my turn.
Excellent. And Kayla's turn. Kayla is grappled. That doesn't stop her from doing things, though, right?
Nope, it's just you can't move. Your speed is 0. That's the only restriction. You don't even get like disadvantage on attacks, except if you're doing a ranged attack, of course, because you're within 5 feet. But if you're doing a melee attack, you don't even get disadvantage.
I have a fun question. What if something forcefully moves your grappler?
Then the grapple is broken.
Fantastic. Eat Thunderwave.
Let's see if it succeeds, because then he doesn't get moved.
Correct.
It might have gone to DM again. I don't remember what save I have to do.
It did. Let me fix that, and then it didn't do the roll, so it just did the description. Wait, why did it send it to me? She's set to public.
This is actually really interesting.
I really hate this.
You can't grapple the Wildspire's spirit back because it has all these immunities.
Okay, so why is it whispering to GM?
Did you use the bulk fire?
No, I can't do that right now. But I've changed it on the sheet. It says public, and the damn thing's rolling to GM.
I've had that happen before. The only way to fix it is the other way.
Roll 20 is every time they fix something, a million other things break. Spaghetti code is your friend. So it's a DC 12 con save, or take 7 thunder and get moved.
15. I believe it's half on success.
I will read that. Yes. No.
Should be.
When a successful save takes a half, so 3.
Yeah. 3 and is not moved, so you're still
Right. Not cool. And that is her turn, because I don't think she has any other options. Wait, does she? She did an attack spell. You can do a leveled spell and a bonus cantrip. So, yes. And to GM, she's casting Shillelagh.
The stick bonk.
Okay, that is her turn. And I will forget she has Shillelagh up, I guarantee it. Azra is untouched, but he's going to make haste towards these people that seem to be interested in helping him. Aaron.
Let's see. Aaron is going to move 20 feet to here. Bonus action, command Helios to drag Kala back with his turn. And hold on. I'm looking at my own actions because I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Is she wearing any metal, perhaps? No, I won't do that. I want to do the other funny one. He'll move the full 30 feet, and then he'll cast Firebolt. That is not the spell damage. That is just the spell description. He casts Firebolt.
And you're casting that at Kayla?
Yeah, 8. Incredible.
Is that the 2 hit?
Yeah, it's a 2-hit.
Yeah, you missed.
Then Helios will, of course, drag him back half speed, because it's dragging. He has 30 feet, so you get dragged back to here with Helios, right over to Jade and to Aaron. And that will be the turn. No, down 1. Because Helios would be here if possible. I just want to put him right here below.
Okay.
And that is turn.
Jade.
I'm trying to decide whether I chop her head off or subdue her. I'm just gonna hack at her. Whatever.
That will definitely hit.
And then I will take a second shot.
That'll hit too. Alrighty, she is bleeding profusely about the head and shoulders from a glaive. It is Guard's turn. Guard is going to, oh my god, what have I done? And run after Azra. He seems to be in his right mind. Well, if you were to guess. Or is he? Kruggy!
Sorry, I was muted.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're going to. Yeah. Come up here as we go past this guard. We'll shoot a firebolt at him.
And that will miss.
Cool. Let me keep going. I think that's as far as my movement takes me.
And the guard's like, ah! I deserved that, but stop! Jeffrey! You have a cheerful man who's just exclaiming to the crowd, isn't this a great show this year? He's trying to, make it seem like there's nothing to worry about.
It's all part of the show.
Except the crowds have already pretty much cleared out.
Yeah, Jeffrey's gonna run over here and take this this guard out. He will reckless on this.
Are you killing him or wounding him?
I will non-lethally attack him.
I am angry, but not angry enough to kill.
Yeah. He'll just hit him.
Now, can you use? Is that a spell or what is that psychic blade?
It is the most popular of the rogue archetypes that came out recently.
No, I mean the attack.
It is
it
a
a-
melee attack.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
really
something you can
attack.
do as a raging barbarian.
Yep. So it's,
Yeah.
it's a feature.
And even if it was a spell, if it's a melee attack, you can do it non-lethally. So
16 does hit, and you have put him down.
Alright. Any bonus action will dash. Because I didn't use my bonus action for anything else, and I had a little bit of movement left, so I can probably get. Actually, let me figure out how much movement I had left.
well, you didn't move at all
At
the first
5.
turn, so
No, he moved 25.
Yeah, I moved 25, so I can move 35, so I can get up to right next to Jade.
So Jeffrey bounds up onto the cart, bounces across the cart, jumps back down, probably bounces off the chest of the guard that's down on the other side of the cart, and runs over to Jade.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Jeffrey would just run right underneath the cart.
That too. And Dunbar.
Can I run through Jeffrey?
Only if you use twice as much movement to do it, so probably not.
it is counted as difficult terrain, yeah.
Yeah, you would not be able to get past him because you're short dwarf legs.
You can make it there, though.
Yep.
That works.
I like how you're respecting my giant potted plants.
It's I may have burned them, but they are potted plants and they are real.
And I mean, you kind of burn clay to make it into pottery, right?
I shall attack her.
Ooh,
You shall attempt to attack her.
I shall attempt it again.
I very much appreciate how you are trying not to kill her.
That's it. That's what I was doing.
Unconscious guard. Oh, that's a dead guard. Dead guards don't get to do things. Kayla is going to panic just a little bit.
Surrender.
Has anybody offered to let her surrender? Probably not.
there's a dog, a fire dog, grappling her by her
Yeah,
leg.
chewing her ankle, flaming beast on her ankle, but she knows it's not an animal she can control as a druid. So, Thunderwave. Oh, yes, you guys all gathered around. That is radius, right? Cube.
It's a cube, so you can choose which direction to hit.
Obviously, it's going to be Dunbar and Helios because she wants Helios off.
Alright.
So we're going to cast that one more time.
Save.
She's actually going to upcast that, which unfortunately doesn't help with the save, but... Oh, you already did the save. So, great. So you take 14... It takes 14 and is pushed 10 away. Or is it 15 or 10?
I can't really go more than 10 if it's going to go... It might be 15, but it doesn't super matter for Helios.
10 feet. It's 10 feet. And Dunbar, what did you do? You failed your save. So you go 10 feet back, so you move to there.
Oh, there's a fair is going to be in the water.
And
That
you
was
also...
what,
You, also
14?
you took 14, correct. And she's going to take the chance and try to flee. Jade, would you like to make an op attack?
Helios will catch up with you. He's going to do it.
It would have to start in front of her, so I don't think she would have been able to get Jade.
I think I missed her.
Just barely. It's worth a try. That is her turn. Azra is just going to do his thing, so I'm going to take him out of initiative because he's not in danger anymore. Aaron.
Respect the potted plant? Do I have to respect the potted plant, or can I go through it?
I mean, you can go through Jade for the same amount of... for less cost.
No. Respect
So
the potted
it would
plant.
cost you 10 to get to there. It would cost you 10 to go through the potted plant. So either way.
Respect the potted plant.
Yes, respect the plant.
Gonna move to there. Then that way.
Excellent.
Respect the potted plant. Let's see, what kind of spells can I cast? Bonus action is going to command her Helios, of course, because he's closer and can still catch up, I believe. We're gonna pretty much do... How far away is she away? How far is she away from me?
15 feet.
I don't feel like murdering her. Shit. So an option is I do burning hands and I just murder. But I don't want to murder.
You recall her story, correct?
Actually, I have a great idea. I do not recall her story, but I don't want to murder.
It's not outrunning a rogue.
I'm going to do something very clever. I'm going to take out my scimitar and hold my action to attack with it. And then bonus action command Helios to come over. So Helios is going to move.
Wait, what are you
25.
What are you doing with the scimitar?
I'm holding my action for now. Because what Helios is going to do is move there.
I don't see where Helios... Oh, okay.
And he's going to teleport. And we're going to teleport 15 feet in front of her, so I am directly in front of her now. No one else is within 5 feet, so ignore the fire damage. But then my held action goes off, and I'm going to appear in front of her, Omayo Amu Shindaru, and smack her in the face with a scimitar.
Okay. I like it.
Immediately.
And that is a hit, and not enough to kill.
Yep, and now I'm right in front of her with a scimitar and a dog. So I don't know where you want to put me. But
I'm gonna place you beside her. Can you see? Because you just went off the map.
black border.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were asking how far you were because I didn't realize there was a sight line there. I'll remove it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Aaron's just right in front of her, and Helios is actually Helios can even end his movement like directly beside Kala. So
That's
he will
fine.
do so on the other side. So
you're flanking her.
just to not get shot by Thunder Wave again. That's end of turn. Oh wait, I can click the EOT button. Haha.
Okay, Jade.
I don't think I can move far enough, can I?
You've got 30 feet. That's all you need.
And you also have a glaive, so you have 10-foot reach.
That's true too.
Yeah, but I'd have to. Oh, she's right there. Okay, I'm gonna stay here, and I'll take another shot.
That'll hit. And that puts her down. And you are not non-lethal, so she is dead. And unfortunately, that's not the end. Uh-oh, who did we lose? They're back. As she goes down, there's a scream. And in her place appears... Oh, crap. I'm in the wrong layer now.
I think you cut out. You went out in like the middle of the expedition.
Oh,
Say again?
You went quiet in the middle of that sentence.
Oh, fun. So as she goes down, there's a scream, and rising seemingly from her body appears this creature.
Oh no.
I have a
And-
second attack. Can I hit it?
You may try.
I can try. Probably not going to do much with a glaive, but it's what I have in my hand.
Well,
So I'm not gonna
first
hit.
step would be to hit.
Right. It was worth an attempt.
As you attack, it screams out. I need to roll it into initiative too. That's not what it screamed out. It screams out curses. It curses the names of Amos Near and Nargis Ruba and all the other kings of coin. Oddly enough, it does not call out the name of Samira Ara.
That's good, I guess.
Well, she's the newest king, so
I'm
she's
not-
probably
I'm-
aiming.
I'm not going to make you roll the history check to remember the names that you were told just a few hours ago. You are not me with the memory of a goldfish. Why is that
I don't
card
know
still there? Croaky! You heard a scream,
Okay.
you heard cursing of names, and it all happened around the corner.
Yeah. We are going to begin approaching. Hold on. Get the tool selected here. Begin approaching. See this weird looking thing that's not sorry. Definitely doesn't look like a person. We're going to firebolt it with a critical miss.
that's two of them. This thing is not good. We gonna not.
And as a bonus action, we'll give a bardic to Jade. And that'll be all.
Excellent, Jeffrey. Jeffrey's
So
going
what
to
do
cast
we-
Revivify, because now he's a level 5 cleric.
I don't even know what Jeffrey is. You could convince me.
He gave you Bardic Inspiration, which allows you... Well, tell her what Bardic Inspiration does from you.
Alright, so basically, whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw in the next 10 minutes, you can roll a d6 and add it to the total. Additionally,
Okay.
depending on what kind of roll it is, you get special effects. If you do an ability check, you get to roll 2 and take the higher one. An attack roll triggers an AoE, and a saving throw gives you 10 hit points.
Okay.
And you have to declare that you're going to do that before I tell you if you hit, miss, fail, succeed, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I said when I'd used the Bardic earlier, I said I was going to use it. Oh my gosh, he's on top of me! There he is!
What is Jeffrey doing?
This looks like this needs to be taken out. So Jeffrey will sharpen his blades. He's actually going to he's going to rage for the first time.
What?
Angry Jeffrey.
No, I really don't know what Jeffrey is.
Jeffrey raged last adventure.
I wasn't
Yes, he
here
did.
last adventure.
That is true. So does Jeffrey just say Jeffrey in a more angry manner, or how does this look? If you're
Sorry, I'm on my tablet right now, so it's just taking me a second to get to the things I
I was saying we weren't hearing you if you were speaking.
know. Alright, yep, so just one Psychic Blades attack, Reckless, so with advantage.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Gosh!
This is the invincible man.
I will use the side bolstered nat to roll a d6 on that. $13.
That is just enough.
Exceptional. I used that psionic dice. So 16. That's it.
I'm just reading through its list of everything that it can and can't do. So you did 16.
Yes. And that was not Jeffrey that had that. That was Jade.
What, the die? Yeah, that's correct.
Just making sure. I
Dunbar.
pushed over to my tablet to move around the house a little bit.
Okay.
Dunbar.
I move there, and I use my channel divinity to do abjure to frighten it. And if it's undead, it has to roll its save at disadvantage.
So wisdom save, what is your DC? 14?
Yep.
Of all the things it's not immune to, where's the advantage part, or disadvantage part?
Fiend's undead disadvantage on the saving throw. Underneath the choose one creature must make a wisdom saving throw.
Disadvantage to public, and that's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't roll disadvantage, but I think it still fails, so.
Actually, why didn't it roll? I give up. It's like Roll20's decided, yeah, we're going to give you these buttons, but they don't do a damn thing. You can look on the stream. I did click it. Okay, so it is frightened until it's damaged.
Its speed is 0 as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And as bonus action, I will regain a spell slot, and that'll be it for this turn.
She's dead.
Yes, dead Kaylas don't get to do anything.
It's okay. Let me read the text on this again.
It's frightened and it has no speed.
Yeah.
But it is frightened of Dunbar, not you guys.
I still want to ask this question. My question is, okay. So, is this thing wearing any metal, medium heavy armor, or wielding a sword? Like any metal?
No, it looks kind of like a shadow type thing, or a specter.
Okay, we're not gonna do that then. We are probably just gonna disengage here. Actually, no. We're gonna do the cool thing. Aaron's gonna move there, so that way you can hit just this, and he is going to cast Fairy Fire. So I need a dex save.
Too bad.
You fail.
But I get to do it twice and fail.
Why do you get to do it twice? That's a 22 that would succeed.
It gets to do it twice because it has disadvantage because it's frightened.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, that's ability checks.
That's ability checks. That's not saving throws. So it is now lit up in a violently red light. like he's on fire, and every creature attacking it now has advantage as long as I'm concentrating on this spell. Bonus action, Helios. I'm going to command him. He's going to move 5 feet back. So if that's out of range, so be it.
I don't understand out of range of what.
Out of any of his attacks for opportunity attacks.
Oh, he's going to get an op attack, yeah.
He'll be at disadvantage from frightened, since
Right.
the source is still within range, though.
Well, because he can see it. It's line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
It gets 1 attack, really.
Disadvantage. See if it rolls a 1. That's a... Hey, 13, 13. Hold on.
It matches.
13 hits. Okay, so Helios just dies.
Yes.
Rest in peace. I was hoping that he would teleport me away. Yeah, so that's his turn. I guess then that's it. I'm now concentrating on a spell. That's unfortunate. Oh well. That's the end of my turn.
Jade.
Oh, sister.
I think we're going to use my breath weapon as opposed to my glaive. Maybe that'll do more damage. Oh, because 2 is going to do.
I was going to say as well, 2 things. If you're the new Dragonborn, you can substitute breath weapon for a weapon attack, so you can still make another one. And you have advantage because he's very fired.
Oh.
But that doesn't do anything for dex saves.
Still failed.
Took a whole 2.
But as he said, you get to do 2 breath weapon attacks because it replaces your weapon attack.
You can also do a weapon attack if you wish.
Or I
Oh,
can
yes,
do
you
a
can do 1
weapon
of each,
attack.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm then going to do the glaive. I'll do that.
That'll hit.
Did I do something better than 5? Okay, that's my end of my turn.
Oh, it's its turn. Guess what?
It decides it feels it's outnumbered and not going to win, so it runs away.
Well, it can't go where it wants to go. But this happens. It raises Kala as a specter. And that is its
She dead?
turn. Kala, yeah. You guys killed her.
Sorry, I thought someone non-lethally knocked her out.
Some were using non-lethal, others were not. And the last one to hit was lethal. So yes, that is her turn. Its turn, rather, and I need to roll the Spectre into initiative, because that's the thing we do. And hey, it's the Spectre's turn.
That's how that works out.
Oh look, another life drain attack. It's going to move towards whoever's nearest. Is that Aaron? That's Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to move to Aaron and do life drain, because that's what they do. It is daylight. So disadvantage. 12?
12 will miss.
Bummer. I forgot they had that. And that is its turn. Kuroki!
Damage. I don't like that damage. That's a lot.
Okay, let me measure distance here. Oh, that puts me at 15 feet away. I always just go there. Cool. I will move 30 feet here into Jade. Bonus action, Draconic Cry on both of the Spectre and the Bisu.
Yeah, Bizu has Fairy Fire on him if you want to just go for the Spectre.
I'm trying to figure. You can't end your turn in Jade even if you are small.
I know. I was going to use my
Okay.
action to dash out.
I was just making sure I understood what was going on in there.
But I forgot that Bizu is fairy fire. That actually changes things.
I've just put a status on it, but it's hard to say.
Okay. Yeah. Instead, we're just going to shoot the Bizu at advantage with action with firebolt. With a crit.
Nice.
For
10.
10. Nice.
Bonus action. No bonus action this turn.
That is fire damage?
Yeah.
That didn't seem as effective as you would have hoped.
Oh no.
No.
Chowguri.
Not the fire mage. Oh wait. I bypassed resistance to fire. Never mind.
It is Chowguri's turn.
Yep. Jeffrey will. Let's see. He will recklessly attack this thing with his psychic blades.
And unfortunately, I have to AFK because the guys want their money. So let's take a 15-minute break and hope that's enough time. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, this isn't good. I just laid down the bed with my tablet.
Quickly stand up.
I'll see you guys next week.
I was like, you made me freak out for a moment as you said fire damage doesn't do as much, and then I was like, wait, I'm a variant human. I can ignore your fire resistance. I don't like this place that I'm in. I think I'm going to do a tactical retreat on my turn.
Okay, I am very sorry. I am back. I don't know who else is.
I'm here.
If you are back,
Fred stayed awake.
hey, I scared Ski back awake. Jeffrey! Jeffrey, it was your turn. I'm sorry to have run in the middle, but these guys have been working all day in the sun and wanted their money.
Hey, sun's not out now.
I know. That's how long they've been working. They broke a bit and bent one of the drill rods.
I'm guessing 18 hit.
You were attacking it. Yes, it does.
So 18 on the first one. I gotta double check rages in there.
What is it? What type of damage is the sneak? Is it the same damage as the attack?
Yeah, it's all psychic.
Let me real quick write that on the list of immunities.
Virtually nothing. There's very few things that are into psychic.
Which is what makes the psychic thing so awesome. It is definitely looking like it's trying to dissipate a bit.
An offhand attack with no sneak on it.
Well, it only had a 13, so you hit. So minus 2.
Additional 4. The 2 adds on because it's rage.
Oh, yeah, right. Did you have that on the other attack?
Yeah, it just rolls in with the sneak.
Ah, okay.
2, not bad, and then I gotta scroll up to find the end of turn button.
I mean, I can click it too. There, I've clicked it. Dunbar.
Okay, I will move over here. And I shall attack it.
That will miss.
I will attack it again.
That'll hit.
And then I will do that. Use
Okay.
a spell slot.
That is,
And-
what kind of damage is that? Slashing?
Yeah. And we add 11 radiant damage.
I think it's undead, so you were going to get an extra one. Extra 1d8 from that, unless I'm thinking you're not.
It's definitely undead.
Let me see.
Pretty sure we
Damage
established that, yeah.
increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend.
Can you do one more damage?
On his 1d8. we'll
Exactly.
see.
Can you do it? Yes, you can. And with the scream of rage, you realize that you have also killed Kayla's mother's ghost.
Going through the family.
You guys are
and,
horrible people.
That's technically your first attack, since it would have been at advantage from Fairy Fire.
That's true.
So,
Does the specter disappear? I don't think it does. Good. I'm going to murder you with the specter.
so I think I got 10 more feet of movement.
You moved 20,
Oh, okay, so
so you can get halfway there.
I guess at the moment it doesn't matter if I move. I don't think I have any more useful bonus actions at the moment, so we'll call that a turn.
All right, Aaron, how would you like to die? I mean, kill.
Die. You are correct about that. I am setting up a spell. Because I didn't think they would kill it that fast and my concentration would be dropped. We're gonna move to the side a bit so people can get in. We are then going to bonus action cast another one of those flame blades. Because I love those. And then we're just gonna smack the specter with it. 24 for 11. That would be 12 fire because the one turns to a 2. I hate how my macros went down, but yes, 12 fire to the specter, and it bypasses resistances.
Oh, I was
because
getting ready to say, so 6 fire, but it bypasses
No.
resistances.
Elemental Adept is a great feat, especially for Fire Maniac. That's my bonus action and action, so I am done.
The specter looks like it is barely manifesting at this point. Jade, you don't even have to move.
Can't hear you.
That will hit. Do it. No! Still alive. Do it again. That will miss. Do you still have that die?
The Bardic?
Yeah.
I believe so.
If you're speaking, we can't hear you, by the way, Jade.
That would help.
There you go.
Oh, sister,
Okay.
can't hear you.
What was I going to say? I'd have to call it before I did it, though, right?
I answered pretty quick, but you knew the number was 12, so go ahead and roll that Bardic die.
Is it a D6?
D6, yes. And I believe something happens as well.
I'm
when
not going to
that
do this the right
happens.
way, am I?
Well, we're going to make you practice, even though just rolling it makes you succeed.
Yeah, and there's also a thing that
I
happens
did it
depending on
right.
what number you roll.
Okay, so you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
That hits.
So the target, they have to make a con save.
Do they take the damage before or after?
Immediately after the creature rolls the Bardic Inspiration die to add it to an attack roll against a target.
Okay, so it rolled an 18. I don't know why it was at disadvantage.
Because it's in sunlight.
Oh, right, yeah, so, but that's a save, not an ability check,
Yeah.
right?
That was just for the attacks, I think you
Yeah.
forgot.
So, 18.
Nothing happens, then it passes.
Okay, so roll your damage, Jade, because I have to make sure you can beat a 1.
It did. It was an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Rest in peace.
Again. Poor Kayla. You guys didn't just kill her once, you killed her twice. You guys are monsters. Are you sure you're not the bad guys?
I
Now
have
stay
not
dead.
done a lethal attack this entire time. I always have been doing non-lethal. I just haven't at all dealt a finishing blow.
And we are out of initiative.
Yay!
Yeah, Aaron has so much more soot on him now because of the flame blade. His the cuff of his suit is burnt completely. He holds
Well,
a
that was something.
flame blade and it's just gone.
So as Biza is defeated, and as the specter drops, Samira appears on the scene, or comes running up, and you don't think that her clothing exactly lends itself to running. And she quickly restores order with her silent verse guards. And also, as Rainier runs up and thanks you for saving him. At which point, would you like to say or do anything?
Aaron will say, sorry that we killed them. I don't try to. Sorry about the pot. I don't try to damage stuff, but I burn things.
Jeffrey.
Did you find out why this person was doing what they were doing?
No,
Yeah.
because Jade
Yes, we
killed
did.
her. I don't know. We did. Was
Yeah.
I away from that?
The other Coin King confessed to getting the witch to create the jelly flowers and then murdered her so that they could not give their firstborn as apprentices. And the long lost daughter came back to avenge her mother and was causing all the attacks, etc.
She
So
looks
you might want to talk to your other 4 Coin Kings.
she looks appalled and assures you that she will make sure that they are brought to justice in whatever way she can. And she will actually pay you all, as agreed, with a bonus.
Ooh, bonuses are good.
Yes, she pays you your 200 gold pieces each, and throws you a bag filled with 6 flasks of jelly wine worth 25 gold each. And the bag is a fancy bag.
Oh.
Nice.
How fancy is it?
I just gave you the picture. It is a bag of holding.
It's so fancy.
Also, in your last adventure, I believe you all found a spell book with some spells that you were convinced that Aaron might be able to
Yes.
use.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Alarm, find familiar, and illusionary script.
Because Aaron's a wizard.
This is where I inform you I am in
Jeffrey
fact a
started that.
druid and can speak druidic as I speak druidic in front of you, calling you all out for your stupidity, but you can't understand me since none of you understand druidic.
So you're welcome for the spell book.
I
I mean, it sounds to me like he's just so grateful that he slipped into his native tongue. You're killing me here.
Tall
I'm gonna
sister,
kill you all.
tall sister, tell Bert man that he's welcome.
Where's Burt Man? Oh, there he is. Aaron. Jeffrey says you're welcome.
What you should have said is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
I can't use this. Can't. Yeah, I can't.
Well, what are you saying?
I don't have a spell book. I've never had a spell book. I've always just caused fire where I go.
I take it
Can we sell it?
only wizards can do ritual casting.
I can do ritual casting, but I cannot use a spell book.
It's that those specific spells are not on Aaron's spell list.
Find familiar
Fair.
is.
It,
But,
it still doesn't matter if they're on his
it
spell
doesn't
list.
matter.
You can't do stuff with spellbooks if you're not a wizard.
Oh,
Yeah, you just can't. I can use.
Oh,
the
yeah, they're not
scroll of
scrolls, right,
restoration,
right.
But that's it. I can just use the scroll of restoration. That's all I can use. I actually have that spell prepared as well.
So you guys have a spell book that, in case one of you ever decides to be a wizard, might be useful, but elsewise, it's just decoration.
I'll have to read up on how being multi-class works.
You would have to be smart to do a spell book, and none of us are.
Yeah, I'm not smart.
The jelly wine is worth 25 gold each.
Yeah, we're gonna drink it.
Roki's gonna save his.
I forgot how many bottles there were.
6.
For the person taking notes of your loot, I heard a sigh of exasperation.
No, that was a yawn. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So the trick to making it link, like I did with the earring of message and handy haversack, is if you type the exact name of the handout that I showed you in between square brackets, it will automatically link it when you hit save.
Okay, let me try that. Hold on.
So like I just typed, but if you do it in the handout, it'll link it. You could do that with the Periapt of Health and the Ring of Jumping as well. I believe capitalization matters, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
You know, you do, you copy and paste it.
Yeah.
And you all gain a level as well.
Yay! Now I can be a level 5 character and not be afraid of everything.
I can
Is it the end of the session?
Yes. I skipped the one combat. I let you guys social through that. And I apologize for having to duck out twice. I thought these guys were going to be done by like 5 or 6 o'clock at the latest, but like I said, they broke a drill bit and they broke bent a shaft, so that's not great.
Thank you for running, though. I'm feeling a bit tired, so I'm gonna head off now.
Yeah, no worries. I think we might have lost Jeffrey already.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the things that happened. I was out of it for a lot of the game.
Oh, it's all right. You were here. You were just otherwise distracted. That's okay. As long as we're not doing it every session, it's not a problem. As I was saying before you guys got here, some of you guys got here, when Satara and Phantos are gone for a couple weeks, 3 weeks actually, I am going to take at least 1 week as a break, maybe 2, But if some of you are not caught up, maybe the ones that are caught up could run a catch-up, just a homebrew thing, to get them a catch-up level. That's up to you guys to figure out if you want to do that.
That would be amazing. Unfortunately, I am definitely the one behind. 'Cause I'm
Right.
going to be out next week as well. I have work that evening.
That's okay. That being said, I think we will stop the stream, and we'll see everybody tomorrow if you watch the Shadowrun stream, or next week if you watch the D&D stream. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.